back to JTM. We're going to do a quick little introduction. We also have a special guest with us, one of our really good friends. Go ahead.
Hi, my name's Talon. Thanks for having me, guys.
You're welcome.
Yep, anytime. Well, today we're going to talk about our collection, which you always see behind me in the videos. We're going to get into a little bit of topic, not too much, not too long. And just a quick shout out to Lightning Collection. Just got my figure of the red Dino Ranger. Awesome figures. Y'all should go get them if you like them.
Oh, that's the box.
And really enjoy them. I collect them a lot. But now let's get on to the topic of how we collect. What to do as a collector, what you look for, or how you enjoy it. Talon is a huge video game collector. One of my friends that I've known for a very long time. A few questions, see where we go with it. So what got you into collecting video games? What started you, and what was some of the games that started you on?
Well, I want to say, first console we ever had was like an NES. We weren't hardcore gamers though. We still went outside and we still got out a lot and played outside more than anything. But I really want to say it was when my older brother Andy bought an N64 and brought it over. That's when my mind was just blown. Like, we had a Sega Genesis too. We never got our hands on a Super Nintendo, but the N64 though. After that, that's when I just went bananas and eventually just started getting more involved into games. Eventually after that, PlayStation and and all the other future ones that came out too, like Sega or Xbox. Once I joined the competition.
Basically for me, it took off for me with Nintendo playing like Mario and all that, and then seeing the newer systems come out right after Nintendo to go to straight into Super Nintendo. But I ended up having a Sega Genesis with like Sonic, and when I found the codes for Sonic, which was actually Sonic 2, and I still remember that code, is 0402 1916, and you would get like the Chaos Emeralds and all that stuff.
Was it like that debug menu that you could pull up and let you do everything?
And go to any board you wanted to, and then you get the 50 ring. Sonic jumps up and takes off as Super Sonic, because even the endings were different for Sonic 2, because you could get two endings. It was the whole, if you did it with Super Sonic, instead of falling to the ground like this in a free fall and tails catch on a plane, he would just miss the plane and fly. So that was a cool game. But also too, me and Talon actually collect a lot of action figures. So if you're into them, that's what we do big time. Because a lot of people always think, like, when we say we have a collection, they're like, oh, you got 5 or 6 little toys. No. This behind me is just part of what you could see. He has a whole bunch. And we actually do a lot of Marvel Legends, a lot of DC. I do Power Rangers. I do anime. I have a ton of Batman. Like, I'm trying to bust 1,000 Batman so I can get to the Guinness Book of Records, which I know ain't gonna happen because the one guy has more. But also, too, shout out to my friend Jay, who had one of the best game rooms too that we used to play in all the time, a whole Street Fighter tournaments and all that. And like with Talon, he loves Cable from X-Men and all that, and he just got the Josh Brolin Cable, which I want to get my hands on that figure. So tell them about it.
Well, I really like the detail on him. It's pretty accurate, like movie accurate. I like how they did. He comes with a couple of guns, holsters for it. There was only one thing but I guess it was because of just the movie though. I really wish they would have showed like more cybernetics on his face.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen like that Terminator look, the
red glowing eye.
Yeah, you just got the eye, but there's like, you see a little bit on the neck, like in the movie, or even on the figure, but I was hoping like we would get like some face damage,
Yeah, like to see the metal come out.
Yeah.
And they gave him like the whole slick back. He was like, his haircut to be in that movie was like a good Marine bowl.
Yeah,
it was like the whole cut
he had that jarhead soldier cut,
with like a little pomade in it. He was like, I'm gonna comb this back. But it was still awesome though. Josh Brolin played a good role as Cable.
Yeah.
And like I'm big into X-Men too because I love Iceman. But like I would love to see more X-Men movies. I would love to see more certain things that they're not doing instead of everything being a reboot nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, what can we do? Because like, people don't seem to understand like it's hard sometimes to bring up new characters and people love it. And then it's like with Batman, I'm a huge fan of it, but it's like they put Robert Pattinson and it's like everybody's like, oh god, the Twilight guy. I'm like, he looks pretty cool. I'm like, he's not gonna sparkle in the bat suit, so but like it's such a
glitter in the sun.
like look, it's Batman with sprinkles. But it's like it's crazy because Batman movies are hit and miss. A lot of them have been really good, except for the George Clooney. That is not Batman. I don't care if you don't like it. That's not Batman. But like DC movies have been like really be getting down, and I like a majority of them just because I'm a DC fan, and it's not just the basis of it because like I love their CW shows and especially their animated movies. They really kill it in the animated movies. I actually had an argument at work about that, and one of the guys was like, Batman's not, he doesn't have any superpowers, he's not this, that, or the other, and he's not, he doesn't have any kind of powers that could beat things. I was like, but yet he's still a human whooping super characters' butt.
Yeah.
And so then the whole Batman versus the Justice League came up, and I was like, right there and then that should have showed you how smart and how ahead of you he is. So, and shout out to Carl Booth for teaching me a lot about certain Batman things I didn't know, and doing Joker while we was at work at Amazon for 10 hours. And he come through with the Joker jokes and doing the Mark Hamill voice.
Oh, yeah.
And we had a lot of fun with that.
Good old Carl.
Thank you, Carl. You know, we couldn't have survived those days without your 1001 peppermints.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the peppermints.
Yeah, you be starving hungry, Carl got a peppermint.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Talon also, we have something in common too if you don't know about us, because this is pretty much just a video of just us ranting, shooting and stuff. Me and him actually have daughters that are 9 days apart. And it's the greatest thing. And we're both collectors. We met on some weird circumstances, but we've been friends for over 5 years. And
wow, it's been that long?
yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. We've been riding like 4 flat tires. I would say we're a Buick, but I feel like we could be a Cadillac. We're gonna have more friends in here. We trying to get Jarrell Hall. You know who you are. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say too much about you on YouTube. No, I'm just joking. But we're trying to get more friends. But also too, we have another video coming up. Actually, 2-part to a video that we're doing. It's a spicy challenge, which the first one will be noodles, second one will be chicken wings. The chicken wing one, please stay tuned for that because you will have a great laugh at our pain and our failure. But in the spicy noodle, we will be doing a giveaway. It's going to be a box on the table with the prize in it. Nobody's going to know what the prize is. And the wing challenge, we're going to give away money for it. And even to our viewers, we'll do a giveaway for y'all for those 2 videos for watching and saying appreciate it. But before we go, we're going to ask Talon one more question. And also too, and here's his question: what makes Cable your favorite character?
Oh, well, there's an interesting backstory to that. So, I got introduced with him through the Fox Kids X-Men cartoon.
Yeah,
because he was this like mysterious character that I was like, who is this guy? I was like, this guy's a beast, some mystery character. He comes out of nowhere. I remember when there was an episode where like Storm, Jubilee, and Gambit got captured by Sentinels and thrown into this enslavement camp.
I remember that.
Gambit escapes. He manages to get out and tries to go get help, but he runs into Cable, and he gives him a skeleton key or something to help get them out.
I love that episode.
But I was like, this guy's cool, and then we started to see him more often in the series too. But anyway, besides that though, it's just like, so my first X-Men figure I ever got. My older brother Andy, he got me a Cable figure because he knew I was fascinated with that character.
And that's
so yeah, now unfortunately I'll have to show you the Cable figure, but unfortunately that Cable figure got eaten by my mother's dogs. So I was so heartbroken because he was like missing a leg or half his leg. He was like Lieutenant Dan, from Forrest Gump.
Got you some ice cream.
Yeah, so it was horrible, man, and I was so upset about that. But after that, I really loved Cable and started collecting the comic books. Wanted to know more about his story, and when they announced him at the end of the first Deadpool movie, my mind was just blown.
Yeah, 'cause
I was
he
like,
coming.
finally, a live action adaptation.
And Josh Brolin, once again, we go back to. But as always, we appreciate y'all watching. We're gonna do way more videos. It's gonna get way more better and much more fun. A lot more people, talent will be in a lot more. He's getting ready to start his YouTube channel. Subscribe to him. As soon as he does, we'll give you the name. As always, we appreciate y'all watching. Thank you for joining on JTM, me and them.
Like and share.
Like and share.